Hey, it's BT. This is one of the few. I think I only have one other non-motorcycle vlogs. Usually when I blog, whatever, it's always about motorcycles and MotoGP. This time I just want to get stuff off my chest. This is, like I said, it's a non-motorcycle vlog. So if you guys want to hear my motorcycle rants or reviews or whatever, this is not it. So go someplace. This is not it. This is not it. This is, I call it the State of the Union address for me. And this is mainly for me. I don't care if anybody watches it or whatever. This is mainly for me. Sometimes you just got to get shit off your chest and no one listens. The older you get, no one ever listens to you. So, but it's about the current state, at least the way I feel, of society. I'm just so, right now, I got this pit in my stomach now. Ever since the election, I've been depressed. I'm not depressed, but I've been angry and depressed, and just like I just been like, but it all basically boils down to when, and I call it, I hate. I don't really hate anything, but I hate this new president. I hate to say his name, but I think Donald Trump is one of the worst people that's ever set foot on the fucking earth. And the people that support him, they can't see the forest for the trees. I don't think anybody's that stupid. It's just for me. It's just for me. I don't think anybody's that stupid not to see. I can't see what they see in him, and I try. I'm one of those people, and I've been called a sellout my entire life. Growing up, I always loved rock and roll. I love racing. I love everything. So I've always been called a sellout, and I always try to see people on there from what they see. I try to put myself in their position. Like for instance, one time my buddy, he got arrested and pepper sprayed by this lady because it was at night in the South. And there was two cars in a parking lot, and I'd be damn, they were parked right next to each other. And there was a woman, and she was walking through a parking lot, and my buddy, I don't know whether they were a restaurant or whatever, they were both walking to their cars, and he's right behind her. She freaks out and pepper sprays him. And then a cop came and took him to jail because he thought he was trying to attack this lady. And he goes, isn't that kind of bullshit? And I go, you got to understand where you're at. If you're a black man, it's a white woman, and it's the South, and it's at night, put all those things together. If I was a woman, I'd be scared. I don't care if you're white or black or whatever. I'd be scared. So you kind of got to understand her point of view. Let her go to the car. Wait until she leaves and then go to your car. Anyway, so looking at that, I just can't see what people see in him. Where he spoke of hate. All his rallies when he was coming up, they're all from a position of hate. I watched the rally. It was like watching Make America Great Again. You know what that meant? I mean, Make America White. Make America Great Again. That's like a Make America White Again. You can't tell me what. And at rally, when that white guy punched the black guy, and then on video, you hear him go, "Hey, we might have to kill him." When he said that dude should be in prison right now. Should be in prison, but it didn't happen, right? And then at the end, like everybody else says, after the election's over, and after that dude got, I think, charged with a misdemeanor, I think, whatever. Anyway, like everybody else says, when it's all over, hey man, let's move forward as a country. Nah, hey man, fuck you. All the shit you said about Obama, you had memes of him as a monkey. You even called his family monkey. That's what made me so mad, was because, you know, if you don't like his policies, I get that. One of the greatest Facebook posts ever, this guy said, I didn't like Obama's policies, but I like him as a person. And I go, bingo, that's beautiful. If you don't like his policies, great. If you keep it professional, I get you. You go, I didn't agree with all his policies, but I go, as a person, you couldn't beat him as a person. He was a great he's a good person. He really was. He kept it classy. Now, you got a guy coming in who the way he talked about Muslims. He made fun of the retarded. You don't tell me he didn't make fun of somebody with special needs when he went like this or whatever. And he made fun of John McCain, who busted his ass for this country. He was a POW. So if he looks at Asians or whatever, with a little, you know how you're like, I get that. You know, if you're a POW and they're doing weird shit to you, like maybe poking your balls like that, I don't know what he did. I've never been a POW. But if they're doing something to you and you're a POW in the war back in the 40s or 50s, whatever, John McCain's an old dude. But whenever he came up and you got to have kind of feelings of, I get that. So, but you don't call him, when he said bad stuff about John McCain, the guy's an asshole, plain and simple, and you're going to support him? I mean, was he going to bring in jobs? Whatever. I mean, the thing about it is, when I ask somebody, and I do it here on this platform right here, because you can't argue with people. People have this thing where they're always going to give their point of view, and you're going to give your point of view, and no one's going to see it in the middle because somebody else wants to chime in. But here's the thing. Every Trump supporter, you ask him why they support this guy. And they always do this. They always go, well, Hillary? No, fuck Hillary. Well, Obama? No. Fuck Obama. Tell me why you support him without bringing anybody else up. Tell me why you support this piece of shit. And that's what he is, a fucking piece of shit. I've seen people who are pieces of shit. Trust me, he's a piece of shit. Take it from somebody who used to lie a lot. Trust me, he's lying through his teeth. He brings in a dude who's a white supremacist. They say alt-right. There is no alt-right. There is no alt-right. What? There's an alt-wrong. There's an alt-right. No, the opposite of wrong is right. There is no alt-right. It's white supremacist is what he is. And he's in his committee. He's in administration. He's in it, and we're supposed to look the other way. Hey, come on, let it go. Let's go through this together. Man, fuck you and all this bullshit. And I mean, I've had it. I've just had it. We're supposed to, my whole life, people made fun. You could just see it. They call Obama a race baiter when he wouldn't agree with the way you want him to agree with stuff. Or like when the police, when cops were getting shot and then cops were shooting African Americans. Now, I watched every one of Obama's speeches on that. You can't tell me he put us at odds. Why? Because you didn't agree with him? Obama was black too. And I'm sure when he was younger, maybe he got pulled over. He can't bring that up because they're going to say he's race baiting. But President Trump, and I hate to say that, but President Trump isn't. Or everything he says, trust me, I know what he's saying. I know what he's baiting people. And it's amazing to me though how he come up and all the racists or whatever come. All of a sudden now they want to be American. Well, when Obama was president for 8 years, I didn't hear any of that. Right? Remember the Dixie Chicks when President Bush was in office and they came out against him? They go, hey, you support the president. Don't talk about the president. Obama came up 8 years. They're doing mock images of him being hung, he being strung up, and we can't say shit. Nobody says shit about that. And if you're gonna go petty, now Trump's wife is not even in the White House. His wife is not even in the White House. I guess they have a no holds allowed policy in the White House, and so she can't come in. But anyway, she's not even in the White House. Nobody's gonna say shit about that. Did you see that inauguration dance that he and his wife had to do? It was painful. I've been hitting the balls with a wiffle ball bat, and that was less painful than watching that shit. And then I'm supposed to sit here and go, yeah, you know what? Let's bond together as a nation. I'm done. I'm fucking done. You can't tell me shit. I'm a 48-year-old black man. Now, listen, I'm open to everything. I'm open to listening to you, but I haven't heard anything new yet. Come at me with something new. I haven't heard it yet. Hey, let's come together, bro. Let's bring this nation together. Fuck you, man. Really, you're going to get mad at us saying, this guy, I put up on my Twitter site, I think it said Twitler, right? I had a buddy, can't say buddy, had a dude send me a direct message. A lot of people direct message when they find out I hate the new president. They send me a direct message and they go, "Hey man, what's wrong? Don't you see?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm done." So unless you can tell me why I should support this guy, why you don't think he's racist, and it takes me a long time to say somebody's racist. And I'm just like, maybe they're just an asshole. Maybe this and that. Maybe I give people too much credit, but I've always been this way. But what this guy's doing, and he asked for Obama's birth certificate, and people didn't say shit. He kept asking for his birth certificate, he kept pointing. And Obama, he backed down and finally shown his birth certificate. Man, he should have said, "Fuck you. Who are you to me? I'm the president. Who are you to me?" So he's gonna do all this shit, and then he finally had to kind of eat crow when Obama showed the birth certificate, and he's still kind of talking shit. I want to make this about America. And then he shut that reporter down at the press conference. It's all bullshit. So unless you can tell me, I don't know. I just got to get this off my chest. So all you Trump supporters who are adamant, I mean, you get mad and get back in your face like, I can't believe you guys. Why don't you get over it? Why are you butthurt? Really? For 8 years, you're going to say, well, we gave Obama a chance, but get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. No, you didn't. If you think you did, you fucking didn't. And I mean, let's just go to the core. To the core. You know what it was about. You know what it's about. I know what it's about. So don't get there. So don't sit there and tell me, President Trump, well, he's a businessman. And for the black people that support him, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I was at a Walmart on election night, and which is a bad place to go when you're not in a good frame of mind. When you're in a violent state, and you go to Walmart is not a good place to go. It's like it's like if you're in a position where like I hate white people, why you go to a country bar, why would you do that? So I'm in a violent state, and I go to Walmart, and this black dude, as he's checking out, he looked at me, he goes, "Go ahead, Trump. I ain't even mad at you." And I was like, "You piece of shit." So I clump everybody in there. You're a Trump supporter, hey man. You know, I got friends who support him, and I still talk to them, but we don't bring up politics. But to the ones that do, all I gotta say is, man, fuck you and fuck this administration. I really don't give a shit. I mean, I know bullshit when I hear bullshit, and he's doing that. And you can't see the forest for the trees, and I know what it's about. And it's basically about, hey, you know, fuck Obama. This is a real president. You read the response. This is a real president. Look at him. He's a real president. And with his wife. And I thought the funny thing about it was when they were switching over powers, and Obama had his wife and Trump had his wife, and Obama poured it on thick. Remember? He kissed Michelle's hand like, my princess. And it kind of looked at Trump like, I loved it. So anyway, personally, I really don't care now what happens to the nation. I've never seen a president kiss ass to another country. When he kissed Russia's ass, remember that? He poured Russia, he kissed their ass. And then he's gonna doubt our security. Nobody talks about that either. Really? When's the last time anybody that's American, considers of American, all of a sudden you throw in Russia and they were like, yeah, we should be friends with Russia. Are you serious? Are you serious? When's the last time anybody talked about, we should be friends with Russia? Yeah, they're our buddies. Really? They're our buddies. When's the last time Russia's been our buddy? We wanted to be friends with Russia, but now as you support this dictator, this hate monger, you're like, really? I want to be friends with Russia. He's right. We should be friends with the Russians. And he discredits our own security with the CIA, FBI, whoever. They said, hey, I think the Russians hacked into it. He goes, no, could have been some fat guy. It could have been any guy. Really? And then you're gonna say America first, but you take up for Russia over our own intelligence? Hey, I got nothing to say. But like I said, I had to get this off my chest. It's going way too long. It's 12 minutes of me ranting and raging. So whatever happens to America, man, fuck it. I really don't give a shit. I really don't. I know somebody's going to see this and be like, no, well, you know what, you can always leave. Whatever. It's America, though, right? So we can say what we want to say. And anyway, if you listen to Bill Burr's new comedy special, there's a little spot in there he talks about Kanye West ranting and raging. And he didn't know who it was. He looked at TV and goes, it's just a black guy. And then it sounds like nothing, but that was a brilliant part of that special. Brilliant. He nails it. I don't want to get into it. You've heard what I feel. Anyway, so I'm just putting this on YouTube. I don't want to put this on Facebook because I don't want everybody's head to explode and think I'm some kind of hate monger or whatever, which I'm not. I just can't believe people are supporting this piece of shit. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So, anyway, thank you. You guys have a good day. Hopefully my website will be up, and then I'll go back to talking about motorcycle posts, and we can bond together over two wheels. If not, because I don't want to talk about politics and motorcycles together on the same thing. I don't want to do that. Just keep it separate. This is my political rant, the State of the Union. So, America, where do we go from here? I don't know. We're not going to be bonded together as a nation, and I hope we respond with the protest and everything. And like I said, whatever happens, happens. Keep protesting. Ladies, keep marching. Everybody keep protesting. Hopefully he will step down. I don't want anything. Whatever happens, happens. So anyway, keep America strong. God bless. And hey, Russia, since you're our new daddies now, since we're Russia's bitch now, hey, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to talk about. Until then, I promise after this it'll be nice and positive. I promise. I just had to get this off my chest so I don't just put my hand through a wall or something like that. Okay? Till then, talk to you later. Peace.